Hello everyone. Today I wanted to make a quick informative video about the Schecter Ultracure Robert Smith signature guitar. I picked up one of these recently for a very special lady, and I have it here. As you can see, it's brand new, still has the plastic on the pickguard and the little coil tap tags on the knobs. Has a Bigsby tremolo, Bigsby licensed. Came directly from the Schecter website because they don't seem to stock it anywhere else, so you have to pay their price that's higher than everybody else that lists it but doesn't actually have it to sell to you. So, but it is a very interesting guitar in that it is a few inches longer than your average guitar, which makes it very, very tricky to find a case for. The Ultracure case that Schecter sells is on back order, and they have no idea when it's going to come back in stock. And apparently, this, I believe this bout here was even bigger on the original models, the older versions of it, which apparently made it even harder to find a case for. But the Schecter case listed for $300, but since they don't have it to sell to you anyway, I had to find it someplace, find a case somewhere else. What I ended up with, and I'll list the model number in the description, is an Onstage GCB 6000B bass hard case, is what they call it. But yeah, it's basically a bass case. I'll show it later in the video. But anyway, as far as the guitar goes, it has a nice setup. It actually comes set up really well for a new guitar, 'cause, usually you get a brand new guitar, and unless you set up your own guitars, you typically have to take them to a shop and pay, $45 or whatever for a set and adjust. But yeah, this one comes really nicely set up. The strings feel like 10s. And it has these glowing dot inlays, which if you have, I actually have another guitar that's got glowing dot inlays. So I have this special Luminlay flashlight, and you can charge up your dots here. There we go, point it in the right direction. And if we turn off the lights, you can see where those dots glow. So that's pretty cool. I think it'll charge under regular lighting. I've definitely noticed that they glow on their own, but this one's been in the case, so. But it definitely helps if you have one of these things for sure. They sell them on Amazon. I think they're like $6. Luminlay. I'll put a link in the description also. Oh yeah, it has locking tuners on it with these knobby guys in the back. Oh, you can see the cool Cure logo there. But yeah, it has these knobby guys, and really all you do with those is when you go to change the strings, you loosen the knobbies on the back, and apparently that makes it let go of the string. But otherwise, you tune it just like normal. Once the strings are on, you tighten these things down, and then you tune it, and it just tunes like a normal guitar. It's not like a Floyd Rose where you have to unlock anything. Oh yeah, I put shallow strap locks on it. And when I tried to put the one down here, for one thing, the screws that come in the original strap buttons are too big for these holes, because there needs to be room for the screw to go down in the hole, because the little tab from the lock goes into the buttonhole there. So I had to use the shallow screws, and it was the Fender version, but they're, originally shallow strap locks. But when I put the butt button in down here, when I tried to tighten the screw, it just kept turning and turning and turning, and it was basically stripped. Even though I definitely didn't over tighten it, I was tightening it very gently. But for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because of the hollow chambers in the body or what, but so what I ended up having to do was take some good old-fashioned toothpicks and do the old trick with the toothpicks and the wood glue, and just stick toothpicks in the hole with wood glue, and then I screwed the screw in again, and now it's nice and solid. So that was good. Oh, the wiring, the way it's wired. Apparently Robert Smith had a Gretsch Chet Atkins Country Gentleman that he liked a lot. So the wiring I believe is pretty much similar to the special edition one he was talking about. What it does is, this is a master volume for both pickups, and then these two volumes, that volume, let me move that. Well, that volume controls the neck pickup, and that one controls the bridge pickup, I do believe. And the switch, of course. So you'd have to have it in the middle in order to have both pickups on. And then you can blend the two with these, and then you can control the overall volume with that one. So that's basically how it works. And it has a coil tap. So if you want to split the bridge humbucker to make it a single coil, you just pull the knob. And then same thing for the neck pickup, pull the knob. Yep. So that's how that works. Oh yeah, when you put it in the case, you rotate the Bixby this way. Oh, well, it'll already be there that way when you're playing, but when you go to put it in the case, you turn it this way. It only goes so far, it'll stop here, but you don't have to worry about turning it the wrong way or anything. Turn it this way, it stops there, it doesn't go any further. Then you turn it this way, it stops there, it doesn't go any further. So you just put it down here, and then it doesn't stick up as much as when it's up here. So that's perfect for putting it in the case. Alright, so here you can see the case. It's nice and black and boxy, just like the guitar. Now one thing I noticed is that the handle, a lot of the times when you have guitar case handles that look like this, they're molded plastic and they just look like they're padded. But this one's actually nice and squishy and feels good. It's a great handle. And then here we have the inside. So you can tell here that you've only got about, let me see if I can hold it still, about that much room back and forth on the guitar. So, that much space, which isn't bad. But the other way, which I mean still isn't bad either, but it has a lot of room to slide back and forth, a fair amount. But as long as you're not driving on crazy mountain roads, you should be fine. But what I did, I have this old guitar neck pillow from a case that I wasn't using. So I just stuff it under here like this, and then now it's rock solid. So that would be my suggestion if you want to keep it nice and secure to deal with that issue. So just to wrap up, just wanted to reiterate that the bridge volume is here and the neck volume is actually here, so they are reversed. Also wanted to mention the output jack. It's a very interesting one. If you're new to electric guitars, the way it's intended to work is you take your cord and you put it through your strap here, and then you pull it down, and then you plug it into the guitar like so. So then if you step on the cord, you have the strap there as strain relief, so it doesn't actually tug on the guitar. So that's how that works. And really, I mean, that's pretty much it. I hope the video was helpful, and thanks for watching.